Hello, welcome back to the channel. Sun's gone and I'm in my hoodie again. Today we're back on the 320D. Hopefully we're going to get the rest of that hub assembly off and make a start on cleaning out the arch liner. So let's not mess around and let's get started. Right, so we're just going to crack these inner bolts off, remove them, and then drop this hub assembly out, clean it up, paint it, put it all back together, and then yeah, they're looking decent. Oof. Right, just this front one now, which is going to be more awkward because it's sort of tucked behind here. We might be able to get in. I think it's a captive nut. It is, so we should be able to get in. I'm just going to bring you in here. I've had a bit of a nightmare. This captive nut started spinning. So I've had to use a combination of more grips, long screwdrivers, and in the end I've managed to get a spanner on this square nut. It was a 19mm, so let's do it. There we are. That was the offending nut and sort of housing. I'll just try and lift this hub off. Fucking go, look. Can't decide whether to replace these arms or not though. That is the question. See how much they are. Right, the hub is now removed and the beard's grown that much, it took that long. That captive nut proved quite difficult, but sorted now. I've ordered 2 new bolts, 2 new captive nuts from main dealer. I've also ordered the front disc shields from main dealer, the aluminium ones. I've ordered a pair of front drop links, decided on whether to order all 4 of the suspension arms. Obviously we've got shockers, new springs. I'm going to strip them arms out of that hub, clean the hub up, give it a coat with probably a truck bed liner paint. It'll probably give the best finish. For now, there's a couple of brackets to remove. I want to clean up and paint, and we're going to deep clean the wheel arch. And I've got some coating. It's not a ceramic coating. It's actually for like mountain bikes, Fenwicks, but it can be used on loads of different materials. So obviously there's metal under there, plastic, rubber, so hopefully we should get some good protection on all surfaces without having to use a variety of different products. So that's the plan now. I'll get the pressure washer set up and we'll get the arch cleaned out. Right, so this is the arch ready for cleaning. Obviously the worst bit's going to be up here where there's like the strut top mount was, because you can never get any access in, even with the wheels off. You struggle to get in there, get it all cleaned out. Don't know if you can see, but up this edge, this sort of orange staining is like it'll be from brake pads, iron fallout, or iron particles, metal filings that have embedded in the paint. We've got some fallout remover to deal with that. We'll go over it all with some tar and glue remover, get rid of any tar spots. But it's not too bad as far as wheel arches go. Not too bad at all. First thing we'll do is a pre-rinse, and then I've got some traffic film remover. Let it soak for about 5 minutes. Apply some more, agitate it, rinse it. See what we've got left. I've got some all-purpose cleaner if we need it. But yeah, let's get started. Now the pressure wash I'm using is not fancy, it's just a Karcher K2. I've got this adapter on it though. It's like a 180-degree thing. It's more useful when wheels are still on the vehicles. You can sort of get around the arch area fairly simply. But yeah, do this and get the loose dirt off. It's also going to soften up some of the more ingrained dirt, and hopefully let that be removed easier. One thing I'll do before I start, I've just ripped a finger off a nitrile glove. I'm just going to pop this ABS connector in there. Sort of twist it a bit. I'm just going to tie wrap it, just to keep any or as much moisture out as I can. Something like that. Obviously I'm going to try not to direct the water stream at that sensor anyway. Let's get cracking. Right, so that's that. I'm going to get some TFR out now. Right, I've just got one of these pump action sprayers filled with TFR, about 15:1 dilution I think. About £9 from Screwfix that. I'm just going to coat all this inner arch area with it. Alright, we'll let that soak for 5 minutes or so. You can see it starting to lift some of the more stubborn dirt. If we just look at that. Yeah, we'll let that soak, we'll give it another rinse and then do another coat, and we might go around with a stiff brush and loosen any real stubborn dirt. Right, next we've got an all-purpose cleaner, again in a pump action sprayer. And I've just got a stiffish brush. I'm going to start on this white area first, just so you can see the sort of dirt it's going to lift off. I think most of this is tar spotting, so I've got some tar remover that will hopefully sort that out. But I'll record this white bit and then I'll do the actual arch liners off camera, because the black anyway you're not going to be able to see much. But if we can just get this cleaned up a bit. I'm going to remove this bracket anyway, get it rust free and painted. So it's just the paint, the white paint I want back to white basically. None of this tar peppered look that it's got going on. grease or something. Stubborn, whatever it is. We'll get that rinsed. There we go. Next I'm going to use the all-purpose cleaner on the black plastics, and then we'll come back, I'll show you some tar removal I think on this white paint. So that's APC worked into the arch liners. Doesn't look like there's too much more dirt to come off them, mainly tar and whatever iron fallout we've got. Nice. Right, I've just started with the tar and glue remover. Just on this white paint. I've done the black arches, but you wouldn't be able to see much anyway. At least on the white paint you can see it actually working. And it's just this stuff from Infinity Wax. So let that soak. I've got one at brushes just to agitate it. See what it brings off. I'm just going to rinse it with a steady stream of water. Oh, fucking hell. I suppose I should hook my pressure washer up really. I'll go and set it up now. I just didn't want that drying on there. Got pressure washers out. And the tar spotting's reduced quite a bit. I'm going to hit it with the iron fallout remover now. See how we're looking after that. And obviously any fallout is going to turn purple like that. I think it's just rust off that bracket mainly. Not too bad. One more thing to show you is this Caliper Carrier and this brake caliper here. I think they'll look smart behind them, behind the wheels. I don't think I've showed you the wheels yet anyway. Let's go and have a look. So that's driver's front. Obviously they were black. They're now a graphite grey, I think is what it was. But yeah, something different. And I think it'll look decent when it's all back together. Right, I do apologise if this video's a bit all over. It has been filmed sort of, well, I've been doing a little bits here and there, so it might be a bit hodgepodge, but hopefully you get the picture. The next video will be assembling the new strut, new springs into the cleaned up hubs. We've got new suspension arms. Haven't decided whether to get new wheel bearings yet. I think I'm probably going to. New disc brake shield. Yeah, and we'll get on with some protection on that arch liner. Obviously that just needs to dry at the minute. But that's that, I think. So thanks for watching, and hopefully the next episode will be a bit more organised. Cheers, bye.
Like, share, subscribe, the Car Lovers channel.